Good evening. It is November 20th, 2017, and this is week 3 of Cha-Cha. So tonight we reviewed our basics. It was the basic step, the New Yorker, and the walk around turn. What we want to review tonight was the lock steps. We did two variations. One was a single lock, and it was a triple lock. So real quick to go over the lock, as I'm going forward in the lock step, I want to think about crossing behind. So I take my right foot forward, I cross behind, and right foot forward again. And do the reverse of that to go backwards. I do left foot back, right crosses in front, left back. So we talked about a couple ways to think about what I'm doing as I do these locks. So first is I want to be in a Cuban cross as I'm taking these steps. So it should be right foot comes forward, right, left foot crosses perpendicular behind, and then right foot forward again. And I want to think about using my hips to open up to send me forward, right? So a little bit of butt squeeze to send me out, and then an ab contraction to pull me back in. And that's what sends me going forward my locks. Going back, similar idea. I want to stretch out and then crunch it in. Boom, 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 boom. Other than that, I also want to think about a little bit of tilt in my upper body. So as I go forward, because I'm crossing behind, I want to lean back just a hair as I go forward. So I think I'm coming forward, and it's almost like I'm drunk, and I'm like, oh, stumble stepping, right? That's going to help me make that back cross. There's just a little bit of fall. It's like forward, fall, forward, fall. Same thing in the other direction. I go back, pitch a little forward, fall forward. Right? It's like back, catch, back, catch, back, catch. The other thing I want to think about too is having a little bit of side leading, right? So as I'm doing both of these, I'm right side leading when I'm going forward, and left side leading when I'm going backwards. So what it looks like with the whole move puts together, I do my forward break 2, 3, back, cross, back, 2, 3, forward, cross, forward. Notice when I do my break, I come to a neutral alignment here, and then I do my side leading, neutral alignment, side leading. So now if I want to do the triple lock, all I'm going to do is add in an extra lock step on the 2 and 3, and then basically repeat the move. So it'll look like 2, 3, lock, lock, lock. Notice I changed my side lead here, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, back break 2, replace 3, 4 and 1, change side leading, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, right? Then I can start to think about adding my hip action a little bit, right? So then think about those circle patterns around each leg. So it'll look like 2, replace 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, back 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. Now is all we have. Oh, sorry. Other thing we talked about was more changing between the basic and the forward and back actions. Whenever I do my break, right, or whatever break I'm doing, I need to reset my intention, right? I don't want any residual intention from my previous move left in me because I'm going to throw my follow lock. So for example, if I'm doing a side-to-side basic, right, I can't, if I want to change here, I can't think about going side to side because then I'll want to go side to side. So instead I want to think about, okay, 2 and 3, now I'm done side to side, I'm thinking forward and backwards, so I have to reset my body to not have the intent to go back. So I go 2, 3, already I'm committed to doing my back lock. 2, 3, 4, and 1, same thing here, as I go 2, I have to really go this way, so I start prepping my body, and by the time I hit back on 3, to go back to the left, instead of going back that way. That was all we had for tonight, and we'll see you next week. Thank you very much.
Thank you.